So I thought it was worth taking a moment to talk a little bit about neurodiversity from my perspective and also from my family's perspective. I suffered an acquired brain injury in 2005, and as a result of that, my brain now works in a slightly different way than it did beforehand. I've got two kids, both autistic with ADHD. There's also dyslexia, there's also dyspraxia, there's elements of OCD that sits within that. I suppose the key thing for any organisation looking at doing some work around neurodiversity is to understand is that within all aspects of neurodiversity, there's a crossover. So for organisations that are focusing purely on autism, but not so much on dyslexia or on other areas of neurodiversity, you need to understand that there's a crossover. It's exactly the same with all the other things we talk about around inclusion, is that you're really going to struggle on some aspects if you keep on focusing on silos. Yeah, there needs to be an intersectional approach to inclusion, to disability, and to neurodiversity as well. So the same things apply. From a personal perspective, there's things which, since my brain injury, have become an imbugrance. I've got this real weird focus on colour coordination for the clothes that I wear. I can't give you any rhyme or reason for it, but that's just something which is something slightly different that I found since having the brain injury. Can't explain it. There's other things that causes me personally some quite elements of distress, such as busy places, such as loud noises, for example. And it's exactly the same with both the kids. It's quite heartbreaking to see how some environments are really distressing for them and the things we have to do to put in place. What sits at the heart of everything is having some knowledge around all aspects of neurodiversity, having the empathy to understand. It's the old HR adage of things that people can't do or won't do, okay? Because there's some real key things that we can put in place across any organisation to make things better. So just wanted to share a little bit of an insight from my perspective. And also, one of the things we're focusing on during our trip over to the US at the moment is how to make an inclusive and accessible environment around neurodiversity. So I'll be sharing more of that as we go on. Take care. Bye.